Top 20 Content Writer Interview Questions and Answers. Content writing is a booming career option in the digital marketing sector. Every industry needs content to advertise its brand and to create value for the users or audience. A good content writer is a person who can make high-quality content for a company or brand. Here are the top 20 content writer interview questions and answers to help you with your preparation. 1. Why are you interested in this role? Employers offer you a variety of interview questions to discover more about why you want to work for them. You may be regarded a more deserving applicant if you demonstrate genuine interest in the position and the organization. Sample answer. Writing has always been one of my favorite pastimes, and as a thoughtful and creative individual, I think this career is a good fit for me. Writing allows me to use my thoughts and express myself creatively. I have also gained skill sets that are necessary for creating online content over time. My imagination allows me to create content that is both current and interesting, and my experience allows me to retain the client's integrity. 2. What are the roles of the content writer? Every job and every position has its own set of roles, which are also known as job descriptions or job responsibilities. Similar to all other jobs, content writing job also has its own set of rules, regulations, and roles. By asking this question, the interviewer will analyze whether you have knowledge regarding the field or not. Sample answer. The content writer's tasks include analyzing metrics to modify content as required, maintaining the company's website and updating it on a regular basis, and proposing articles to different websites to promote and get backlinks for the blog. They need to follow the client requirements when creating content. 3. What are the qualities that content writer need to be successful? Becoming a content writer has a lot of advantages. You may be able to work from home or at your favorite tea shop, choose what categories you want to write about, get your work published, and produce true value based on your role. However, the job may not always be simple, and there are a few skills you'll need to succeed in addition to becoming a good writer. Sample answer. Adaptability, strong research skills, strong understanding of SEO, organizational abilities, the ability to meet the deadlines and stay focused, communication skills, and editing skills are all required for the content writer. Aside from that, he needs to be open to new ideas and have a creative mindset. 4. What major challenges did you face during your last role? How did you manage them? Recruiters who ask you this interview question would like to know about the challenges you have experienced in the past and how you overcome them. They would also like to evaluate your problem-solving abilities, as this will give them a sense of how you deal with comparable issues in the position you're applying for. Think of any occasions in which you were able to fix or overcome the challenge in your past roles to uncover difficulties you have faced. Sample answer. The major challenge that I faced during my previous job was to manage time. It takes a lot of effort to write down any content that's unique and interesting, and all this is done on the basis of research. At my previous job, I had to write down 5 articles on a daily basis that were SEO friendly and then publish them on the site as well using WordPress. I wasn't using any assisting tool at that moment, such as Grammarly. When I start using that, it made my work lot more easier than before. 5. Describe your daily routine as a content writer. There are many things involved in the daily life of content writer. The interviewer just need to get an idea that how you start your day in terms of work, and this will also give him idea about your knowledge regarding the field. Sample answer. The first thing I do when I wake up is start planning out the stuff I'll be doing for the rest of the day. My day planner lists the amount of articles to be created per customer for the day, as well as the number of social media postings, emails, on-page off-page SEO, and other items to be written. I normally get suggestions for an article by reading up on the stuff across many sites on the internet before starting to write the copy. Following that, I construct a rough structure for the content by listing concepts in the order in which they should be presented. I start working on the final copy after I'm satisfied with the material I want to add. 6. Describe briefly about your experience. Getting knowledge about your experience is extremely essential for the interviewer and the firm. The core objective of this question is to know whether you have sufficient experience for the current field or if you can handle the tasks easily or not. Sample answer. I graduated in 2015 in MBA field and joined my first job at a software house where we used to provide services to different clients virtually. I had no experience of content writing till then, and then slowly but gradually I started to gain experience. We had different sites where my work was to publish content on daily basis. From there I learnt SEO, and soon after that I was promoted to senior content analyst. 7. What kind of strategies and mindset is required for this role? Certain roles require strategies rather than straight work. Strategies are basically applied to complete the work effectively. In terms of content writing, a clear mindset and strategies are required to rank your content. The interviewer wants to know if you do any research before writing down your content and write it down strategically so that it can get high traffic. Sample answer. Content writing is a creative field. It implies lot of research and lot of creative ideas to make a unique content just to rank high in the search engines. The content writer should have a creative mindset. Along with that, he should have stamina to conduct a deep research just to provide great value to the user. 8. What is the biggest challenge that you foresee in this job? It can be difficult to determine the most difficult aspect of a new job. However, it can also be a fantastic opportunity to highlight your expertise. This is your moment to get noticed by showcasing that you can spot possible problems, express your enthusiasm to learn, and maintain a positive attitude. Show that you can apply what you have learned from past experiments to enhance your professional performance. Sample answer. I have past 6 years experience of content writing. In the start it was tough for me to write down on different niche and different categories. At the same time I was learning WordPress as well. But now, I know every category, how to work on keyword planners, and how to operate WordPress and make sites. So there's nothing much challenging except for the environment and friendliness that will develop with time. 9. How do you stay motivated in your work? Motivation is an extremely effective tool. It's something we do to motivate ourselves to finish things. The interviewer wants to gain a sense of who you are as a person and how that matches up with the qualities that the firm is looking for in a new worker. Sample answer. I needed something that is related to computer field and can be done from anywhere. Content writing is my passion and I really enjoy expressing my ideas and get appreciations. When I see my articles ranking up in the Google and other search engines, I really get motivated, like, I'm on the internet and I can show that to my friends and family member that if you want to locate me, I'm on Google first page. This is a huge thing. I usually take breaks and there's not even a single thing that can demotivate me in terms of this field. 10. Describe a time when you failed in this role and the lesson you learned. Despite the fact that no one loves to share their failure, the reality is everyone has failed at some stage of life. Do not hesitate to tell it how it is. No one is perfect. Most successful people have failed hundreds of times. Rather than striving for perfection by claiming that you have never failed, think about how you might convert a negative into a good. Sample answer. I normally write down articles by myself. One day, I was assigned too many articles by the client and I used a tool to complete it down. It ruined up the entire project and I had to demand extra time and start the project from the beginning. That resulted in a time waste and increases stress. From there on, I normally trust only premium quality tools and check before delivering the order. 11. Why do you feel you are the most suited for this role? Applicants are frequently asked some very expected, thought-provoking queries during interviews. Applicants should prepare in advance to respond effectively to such questions. This question is frequently asked by recruiters to check if you understand how your unique abilities, knowledge, and education match with the job's responsibilities. Sample answer. I have been doing content writing for the past 6 years and you required an experienced person. The best thing about this is that I have worked on all niches from research-oriented to general. My experience will definitely help to save your organization time, as I can also perform SEO tasks and operate different softwares as well, such as Photoshop, Illustrator, and my profile is top ranked at second level on Fiverr and Upwork, etc. My expertise will definitely add value to your organization. 12. Share with us your greatest achievement. When you respond to this question, you give insight about your character and personality to the interviewer of what you believe a noteworthy achievement, and what you have accomplished at work till now. Choose an achievement that is related to this position and workplace, and is probably recent. Sample answer. My greatest achievement according to me was to reach level 2 seller on Fiverr in just 1 month and then maintaining 5-star rating throughout my online career. My content was highlighted and gained maximum exposure on the Google and other search engines, for which I was appreciated by my supervisors in my previous job as well. From my content, many users have made affiliate sales and earned stable passive income, and my site also gets huge amount of traffic on daily basis from Bing and other search engines. 13. What do you do to research the target audience? Though the question is more relevant for the content marketing or strategic category, content writers must have a basic understanding of target audience analysis. You can state the following response as a starting point for adding further elements. Sample answer: it is critical for me to determine the target audience and know his or her persona, interests, and demands as a content writer. I enlist the help of analysts, who review the information they supply for this, and I also frequently solicit feedback from the sales and customer service staff to get more idea about the users. Apart from this, I do keyword research to know what's being searched and how. 14. How do you integrate SEO into your content? When an interviewer asks this question, he does not assume that you know everything about the topic. To answer this question, you must have a fundamental understanding of how the Google algorithm work and what is on-page SEO. Content writers should be familiar with the following on-page SEO techniques. Sample answer: I usually search for keyword density, meta tags, body tags, alt tags, URL structure, internal and external linking. The quality of internal and external links also has a profound effect on the performance of web content. Quality linking leads to better content engagement. 15. How do you ensure the credibility of the information? This question is often asked to verify that you conduct thorough research before posting about a topic, and that the information you mention in your blog or in the article or in any other publication comes from reliable sources. Sample answer: I prefer to get knowledge about a topic from renowned publications, as well as published studies and reporting from reputable news organizations, periodicals, and other sources. 16. Which content management systems do you have experience with? Advertising companies and content management companies are frequently on the lookout for persons who are tech competent and can upload information straight to a website. Even while your writing abilities and originality are essential as a content writer, you should also be familiar with CMS systems such as WordPress and Joomla. Sample answer: I am highly familiar with content management platforms such as WordPress and Joomla. I've worked on these systems before and find them to be incredibly useful for a variety of content management tasks. 17. Once content is published, what steps do you take to promote it? Even if you're a content writer, your boss wants you to help with the organization's support programs in some manner. You may help by doing the following. Sample answer: I share my blog or article through social media, ask coworkers to share the blogs or articles, and reach out to different influencers and organization colleagues for their opinion on the blog and make them viral. Keyword research itself plays an important role. 18. What is the difference between blog and article? It is a basic type of a question just to check your digital knowledge, that if you are saying and sharing your experience, then you should also have some basic knowledge of the field as well. So, the best answer to this question can be: sample answer: articles are a much more formal and conventional type of writing. Data, incidents, analysis, and study are used to inform the reader about a topic. A blog may or may not have parts of an essay, but it is composed in a conversational and personal tone. It usually incorporates the author's point of view. 19. Can you tell us something about your writing style that we don't know about? The answer to this question necessitates some conscience and is contingent on how you see yourself as a content writer. Here are a few resources that may be of assistance to you. Sample answer: as a content writer, I make every effort to write in a way that encourages the reader to take action. For this, I conduct extensive research into the audience profile and employ unique content structuring techniques. 20. What qualities do you think you have as a content writer? To answer this question, you must search within yourself and assess your strengths. However, one could use following samples as a guide. Sample answer: whenever I begin writing a blog or an article, I do extensive research on the topic. Proper research provides a blog or article depth as well as a sense of credibility. I also try out fresh and inventive writing styles on a regular basis, which helps me increase interest.